Hey guys, and welcome. I've had a lot of request videos, haven't had a lot of time to make them, and I apologize for that. Used to, when I did a lot of request videos, I would have like one video where I'd answer like 10 or 15 viewer questions in one video. A lot of people like those. I will continue to make those, but the videos that I'm going to make here are going to be more individualized. Okay, the first video I'm going to make is for my buddy PopQuest. If y'all don't know who PopQuest is, go over there and check him out. Me and PopQuest have known each other, from YouTube for, I'm gonna lie and say 10 years, but it's been, he knew me from a different YouTube live, so therefore we've known each other for a while. One of the questions that he had, or one of the videos that he made that I said I'm going to do a response on, was eyesight. When you watch people on the internet or you do all this reading, and they'll say when you're shooting, you want to have your sights. Okay, we got some BB pistols here, but they'll work for demonstration purposes. You want to focus on that front sight. You want to focus on the front sight. And all you want to do is focus on that front sight. Have your target blurry, your rear sight blurry. Aim up the shot and pull the trigger. And that's good and that's great. And I'm sure that everybody's going to totally disagree with me from this point on. And I'm going to tell you that's not really the truth. There's a professional shooter out there that I don't know if you all heard of. His name is Rob Latham. And he did a video on don't aim the gun. Go check that video out. He doesn't need a shout out from me, but if you go check it out, you'll understand the concept. Also, there's another professional shooter called Ben Stoger. He also says basically the same thing. And how that applies to me and PopQuest is I am a quadfocal guy. I'm sure people have heard of bifocal glasses. I'm a quadfocal. I've had astigmatism since I was 8 years old, probably before that, and I've been wearing glasses since I was that young. Played lots of sports, football, wrestling, martial arts, boxed, I've pretty much done all types of combat sports. And in those sports, I didn't wear my glasses. So none of that really matters, but it's the point is I'm trying to teach or show people that you don't have to necessarily see what the world's telling you need to see. When I take my glasses off, and I'm sure you all have seen when I'm sitting here trying to read something, or I have something in front of me and I can't focus and I can't even really see what it says. So you'll see me pull my glasses down, or you'll see me lift my head where I'm actually looking underneath the glasses. From about my face to about 6, 8 inches, 12 inches, I have a focus length. It's very blurry. I can't see in that unless I use glasses, okay? And we're going to call that distance my reading length. So for my reading length, I have a set of these are bifocals. I'll put them on. The bottom focal point here allows me to read things up close. Okay. For the next step is I have a focal point from about here to what you would call the end of a front sight that is almost perfect. Okay, 20/20 vision. And I can see perfectly from that distance, so when you see me like look under my glasses, when I just have a set of glasses on that is my distance glasses, which we're going to get to and talk about, I focus on that particular length. So I don't need glasses on, so I can see perfectly fine. Then I have what they call a computer range distance. Okay, these glasses here are my bifocals. On the bottom are my reading distance glasses, and on the top are my computer monitor distance glasses. Because, computer monitor screen is probably going to be about, where those Acme bullet boxes are back there. So I can look back there, I can see clearly those Acme bullet boxes due to the fact of the focal length of that. Now, once you get past about 7, 10 yards, what I would call inside the house room distances, I can no longer see and have a clear focus. So therefore with that, I have to go to my distance glasses I also have a pair of distance safety glasses. That's normally the ones you see me wearing here in the shop. Yes, those are safety glasses for everybody concerned about that. And I also have a pair of distance shooting glasses. Okay? Now, according to the world, you're supposed to focus on that front sight, focus on that front sight, focus on that front sight. If I were to go out and run a match with no glasses on, I would be able to focus on that front sight. I would be able to focus on that front sight really, really clear. But I won't be able to see the target very well. So when I'm running through there and I'm doing my run and gun, or I'm in a steel challenge match or a USPSA match, or even just shooting here in the yard, if I don't have my glasses on, I ain't gonna be able to hit crap. And the reason why is because I can't see it. The goal is to line the sights up, put it on the target, and shoot. I don't shoot my front sight, I shoot the target. So when I'm shooting, I line up my sight focal point with the target. So therefore, I have to go get my, let's get them on, my long distance glasses on, okay? So I put on my long distance glasses, now I can see the target. So when I put the gun up, I can't really see my front sight completely clear and focus. It's impossible. Due to my eyesight, there's just no way. So what I do is I target focus, and I run through and I shoot the targets. And then when I'm moving and transitioning, I'm on target and I pull the trigger. Okay, this is an all blacked out sight gun. Okay, one of the funniest things that I hear on YouTube is, everybody says front sight focus, front sight focus, front sight focus. And then you turn right around and they buy a gun that has the white dots in the rear and the white dot or fiber optic in the front. So they buy sights that have the white dots in the rear, or they buy fiber optics front and rear. Well, if you're just supposed to focus on the front side according to all the gun experts, and I'm no expert by any means, if you put that up there, how can you focus on the front side if the rear sights are catching your eyes and catching your vision, of your focal vision length, if you will? So therefore, if you're truly going to do that correctly, then you would need to buy what's called target sights, which is the black dot rear and the white dot front and or the fiber optic front. Now, most of my competition pistols, this is how I prefer to shoot it, which is the white or the fiber optic front with a blacked out rear. I do not like on any of my guns to have the 3-dot sights, which is the fiber optic rear and the front side. Now, if you like that, then go ahead and continue to shoot what you like. I'm not telling you to do anything. This video is just pretty much for PopQuest, and I know it's going to be kind of long-winded, but everybody will understand here at the end what the conclusion is. So therefore, when I shoot a firearm, I like to be able to see the front sight, because when I focus at long distance, because that's what I have to look at with a particular long pair of glasses or on my shooting glasses, when I put that dot out there and I'm focused on the target, not on the front sight, but on the target, I can see that front sight good enough that I know that yes, it is on target. Okay? That's why I like the fiber optic or the white front sight. And the sight on the rear blacked out. Because when I pull up the gun with the firearm, where I have the white dots on the rear or the fiber optic on the rear, and on the front, now what happens is I get a, I don't know, everything becomes blurry at that point because my eyes are trying to focus on too many things at one time, and the fact is I can't see close up anyway, so there's no reason for it to be focusing on the rear side because it is way too close. If I wanted to focus on the rear side, I need to take the glasses off. All right, and because of that, it gets too mangled of a sight picture, if you will. Okay, so I do not like that at all for me in the way I shoot. So the first bet that I like, a white front sight, blacked out rear and or fiber optic, or an all blacked out sight. Because with an all blacked out sight, when I stick it out there, I can see the target. Now, it makes it more difficult for me to visualize or get the lineup on the sights themselves. But I would rather have that than a 3-dot sight. okay? When I shoot Steel Challenge, 90% of the guns that I shoot in Steel Challenge have completely blacked out sights. And the reason why is the target is white, and so when I put them blacked out sights on that white target, it is like putting the big white dot on any other target, okay? So therefore, for us older gentlemen who like to shoot, that's the way I do it. Am I saying that you need to shoot like that? No. But Mr. Pop, that's what works best for me. I mean, I'm not going to shoot today. It's been pouring down rain. But go look at, you know, I got a bunch of videos, you know, where I have shot. I also have some trophies, you know, in my past life where I've shot, did real well. Anytime you see me shooting, I do not have my glasses off. I have my long distance glasses on, and that's what I focus on. I'm a target focused type of shooter. All right, well, I think I've beat that horse to death, but the only other option that you can do is a red dot. When I look at red dots, or when you shoot with a red dot, you actually focus on the target. So when I'm focusing on the target and I see that red dot, it's just the same for me. So in all my shooting, I'm target focused. It works good for me. Now, I know that's against every internet rule out there, and that's not what you're supposed to do. But when I have the proper sights, and the proper sight for me is the white or the fiber optic front and blacked out rear, when I stick it out there on the target, it's lined up and ready to shoot. So it just makes it easier for me to acquire that front sight and still be front target focused. All right, there's a video today, guys. Appreciate you watching. Thank you.